Alright, well, I'm digging some of this out. I have a little entertaining story, I believe. Well, I hope it'll be somewhat entertaining. Piggy, you did come back here. Dude, be careful. Seriously, be very, very careful. It is, yes, it is very dangerous back here, bud. Whew. Let's dig it out just a little bit more in case I will seal that off so he can't come back here anymore. Go, out this way. Come here. You don't need to be... Let's get this iron. I want to dig this out and put a little... Oh, dude. Do I have any dirt with me? Oh, I only have 5, but I want to dig this out more and give them like their own little place to stay in. Oh, can't break that with that or it would take forever. So anyway, back to my entertaining little story. So the kids have been playing the Wizard 101 game for a few years now. They play it kind of off and on. They'll play it for a little while, then they'll forget about it, then they'll want to play it again. Where'd Piggy go? Oh, Piggy can get underneath there. What was I thinking? Where did he go? Piggy! Oh boy. Or did he go back the other way? I hear you. Piggy! Oh, he went the other way. I wasn't thinking about him getting through here. Piggy! Where are you going? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go exploring a little bit this way then, Piggy. I know. Why are you following me? You're not a dog. But I know pigs can be practical. Don't go down that way, Piggy. There's lava. No, Piggy, no! Oh, Piggy. Do not become cooked pork all by yourself. I may need you for that later. Okay. Alright, let's go exploring a little bit more while I'm telling this story. Okay. So yeah, they've been playing the Wizard 101 for a while now. Every once in a while I'll buy them some crowns so they can unlock new areas, or we bought one of those bundles that they have that has a bunch of crowns that they can get and use to unlock areas, and then a few other little perks. I think sometimes it's like armor or a new pet, so they can have a new pet. I need to make some... I don't have any coal with me. There was some coal right back here, wasn't there? Did I ever put chests down? I don't think I did. Anyway, so they'll... Where is he at? Oh goodness, he's going to be a pain in the... As long as he stays right there. Give them new pets and things like that. So they've been playing it a while, and for Christmas, their grandparents, my parents, asked if they were any video games that they would like to get and have, and I said, well, they've been playing Wizard 101 again a lot, so you get them one of these bundles. So they got them another bundle, so there was some more money there. Where's my chests? Oh, they're in Donkey. No, they're not in Donkey. I guess I was just going to make new ones. Okay. Alright, we'll just... Oh, ouch. Okay, let's make a little bit of space here. Alright, let's make a new chest. So they got them new bundles for Christmas, and so... Oh, I already had it. Crap. Oh well. It's only 4 blocks of wood. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, I have enough to make at least one chest. Just to get some of this stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to throw the pork away. That's fine. I'll get it. Let's put some of these stuff away right now that I know I don't need, just to get it out of my inventory and out of the way. That's plenty of fish. Just to get it out of the way. Ooh, I picked up flowers on the way down. I'll need some more arrows. I need 1 lead with me in case I need to bring Piggy back. So they started playing again, or they were already playing, so they were playing a little bit more. I might as well have just done all of those up right after Christmas because they had gotten those packs. So I forget what day it was, but it was a week or so into that. We were sitting at the house. I was in the living room. I think my daughter was in here with me, and the boy was in the other room playing Wizard 101 at the time, ironically. And I got an email saying that your Wizard 101 account, well, his account, I have a parental account for him, but his Wizard 101 account had been banned. And I was like, okay. So I yelled for him to come in, and I said, hey, I just got this email saying that your account had been banned. I said, what's up with that? He goes, I don't know. He said, I was just playing it already. He said, and it didn't kick me off. I was like, okay, well, we'll go check. So he went in and went to go log in to the website just to check his account, and he couldn't log in because it said he was banned. So he got really upset after that, which for good reason. He was having fun. He played it with his sister some, and then he played it with his couple of his friends. I know one friend from school and then another friend he's made. So he was having, that's one of the games that they go and play a lot and have some fun with. So you could reply back to the email that I'd gotten. I know this is dangerous, so hopefully there's no gravel right above me. So I replied back to the email and asked, I said, can you tell me why this account was banned? So it was, I'm thinking that was on a Friday and kind of later in the day, so it wasn't until I believe early the next week that I got a reply back. It was really short and impersonal and just kind of said, your account was, I forget exactly how it was worded. Something about there was an exploit that was done with your account. So I was like, okay. I had asked him too. I said, have you done anything lately that would have caused this? He's like, no. He said, we just go in there and battle with our friends. I said, all right. So after I got that, let's just put this lava out because this is going to make danger for me at some point in time. I can see it already. There we go. Put you out over here too. So I told him, I said, hey, this is what they said. Said some exploit was done. Do you have any idea what this is about? And he's like, no. He said, I haven't done anything. He said, we just go in there and do our battles. He said, you can't do anything. It's not like you can type stuff in chat. I mean, he said, you can type stuff in chat, but he said a lot of it is filtered or edited. He said, you can't even type poop in chat. He said, you can't even type the word Facebook in chat. So he said, I have no idea. So I said, all right, I'll try again and see if they can give me any more information. So I emailed him back and said, can you be a little bit more specific on what this... Where are we? We're down 11. Good grief. It's a long ways away to hear lightning. Or hear lightning. Hear thunder. So I emailed him back, asked him, can you please explain a little bit more what this exploit was? A day or so later. That one may have been a little bit quicker. Said there was a series of steps taken for an iTunes exploit. So it's like, okay, he does have an iPod. I know at one time he had some iTunes money, and he had said that he hadn't been on his account for a while because he couldn't remember what his security question was. But so I think that was during the day while I was at work. So when I picked him up that evening, I said, hey, here's the latest email. This is what they said. And he's like, oh, he said, this is what happened. He said he had gone on his iPod and had downloaded a Wizard 101 app for his iPod called Grub Guardian, I believe was the name of it. I don't pay attention to some of the Wizard 101 stuff that they do. Probably should have put some... Oh, no, I have plenty of iron already smelted. I'm just trying to see how far this lava goes to see if there's anything potential back here, but it doesn't look like it. So he said, I went and downloaded this Grub Guardian app and played it on the iPod for a couple minutes. He said it was kind of dumb. I didn't really like it, so I closed it out. And when I went to close it out, there was a little thing that popped up, said, would you like to purchase more crowns? And he knew he had iTunes money, so he said, sure. So he clicked a little button to purchase more crowns to use in the game. I asked him to log in with his iTunes, and so, oops, wrong button. So he did that. And then it asked for his security answer, and that's what he said he can't remember right now, so he just closed it out. And when he closed it out, it said, let me do this before I do something dangerous to myself. He said when it closed the app out, it says a transaction had failed, and that's all that came up. So, good grief, storming. So whenever this happened, that has somehow kicked it back to them that he has tried to exploit crowns. I'm guessing there was some exploit that people were using somehow with iTunes to get free crowns, and I'm guessing that this is what has kicked it back to them, that he has tried. Looks like this is no good either. It's all just ending. Darn it. There's another pick. That scared me. Alright, let's light this up just in case. We're going to kind of seal this off actually right down here. We gotta bring Piggy back. Where's... Get my lead right here. And this Piggy's still down here. So oh, let's get some more iron or coal. I forget how much I have with me, but on me with the donkey, whoever. So I emailed them back. I said, so these were the steps taken in this exploit, in quotation. I told him exactly what had happened. So it was several days later that I think I get an email back saying, your account is still banned. This is specific steps we're taking, blah, blah, blah. So then it was several emails back and forth, or a couple emails back and forth, saying that he did not try to exploit. Please let me speak with some supervisor who can do more with this, because you guys are not taking this seriously and not listening. That this was not, there was no malicious intent with this. This was purely accidental. This is what he had done. You need to check this system because something is not working right. Well, they weren't listening or weren't hearing it or didn't believe or whatever it is. So they weren't answering. So I sent a couple other emails with no replies back and was getting a little frustrated. And if you sent too many emails replied, even with too many emails back with that same one, come here, well, you're safe now. Send too many emails with that, you would get, it would be dubbed as spam. Where did I make that too big? Okay, let's block this off because I don't want you coming any farther down here, dude. Just in case. There we go. We can use the light, but you're staying there. So I highlighted most of that email and just replied, or just sent an email to the support, which was going to go to the same place with the ticket number on the incident and everything, and said, hey, this is what has happened again. Please pass this along to someone who is responsible enough to take care of this because it is not being taken seriously. So then a few days later, a day or so later, I get an email saying that his account has been unbanned, but he is with a warning that if anything like this happens again, that he will be permanently banned. Now, we're not discussing what may or may not have been an exploit, blah, blah, blah. So that kind of went through me. Even though he was unbanned, I was a little irritated that they put that warning on there. So luckily I didn't fire back an email right away. That might be a little bit of a lesson to learn as well. So I let it simmer for a little while. Actually, I got home and talked to him about it more too and said, hey, this is what happened. You can get on your account now. I said I want to know, that was another thing too, I wanted to know if he had everything back, all of his items back, and was able to go everywhere, because there'd been, say, his grandparents had just bought him that bundle for Christmas, so he had some new items. So he said, yeah, everything's there, I can do it. Oh, it looked like it went farther back. It was just kind of like glitched out a little bit. He said, yes, everything's there. Skeleton! Everything's there, I can do everything, I can go everywhere, I have everything. I was like, alright, good. So then I sent him another email and said that specific thing. I said, thank you. I said, I'm grateful or pleased that his account was unbanned, the ban was taken off, but I do not appreciate the warning being placed on the account for something that he did not do. Whether you guys want to believe it or not, I said, this is obviously an error, a flaw in your system that needs to be taken care of, and can be either a good lesson learned for your company, or you can, I guess, choose to ignore. I said I'll gladly talk to anybody there who can handle this and say, hey, this is what has happened. You might want to check this. Oh, creeper. Check on this to make sure. Oh, yes. That bow was... What was that again? Power 4, yes. Or 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, yes. Unbreaking 3. Said I will gladly assist anybody with this if they need help or want to know exactly what had happened. I will talk to someone on the phone if I need to. But that's been 3 or 4 days ago now, I believe. So, oh, another creeper. Where did you come from? That dark place over there. But I have not heard anything back, so I'm a little disappointed with their customer service. Ooh. And said that, I think, specifically in the email as well, that they just automatically assume... I'm going to block that off because right there, yes. Automatically assume the worst and assume everybody is malicious and everyone tries to buck the system and get what they can out of it for free, which he wasn't doing. He was just playing a game, playing an app, one of theirs, and then, darn it, skeleton. Just die. Good grief. I was just playing one of their apps and had that happen. So, yeah, it was an interesting series of emails, but doesn't look like they are going to do anything with it. Oh boy, let's just get rid of you just in case, so I don't get knocked down in there on accident or fall down in here.